Are you making these common financial mistakes? In the vast expanse of personal finance, there are countless paths to tread, but some missteps can lead us astray. Financial planning isn't just about growing your wealth, it's about protecting it too. And that brings us to our first common mistake: not having an emergency fund. Imagine this: you're walking on a tightrope. Below you there's a safety net. That's your emergency fund. It's there to catch you when life throws you off balance. A sudden job loss, an unexpected medical bill, or a major home repair. These are all events that can shake your financial stability. Without that safety net, you're in free fall. An emergency fund is your financial buffer, a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises that life throws your way. It's not for splurging on that new phone or for booking that spontaneous beach vacation. It's for those moments when you need money and you need it fast. So why is it crucial to have one? Because life is unpredictable. You can't predict when or what type of financial emergencies will come your way, but you can prepare for them. The peace of mind that comes with knowing you're financially equipped to handle life's curveballs, that's invaluable. The rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in your emergency fund. However, the size of your emergency fund should be tailored to your personal circumstances. If your income is stable and you have good health insurance, you might need a smaller emergency fund. On the other hand, if your income is irregular or you have high medical costs, you might need a larger emergency fund. Remember, building an emergency fund takes time. It's not a race, but a journey. Start small and gradually add to it. Every dollar you save is a step towards financial security. And here's the kicker: an emergency fund isn't just a personal finance recommendation, it's a necessity. It's that safety net under your financial tightrope, ready to catch you when life knocks you off balance. Remember, an emergency fund is not a luxury but a necessity. Don't get caught off guard. Ever underestimated the power of compound interest? Let's dive into our second common financial mistake: ignoring the power of compound interest. Now you might be thinking, what's the big deal about compound interest? Well, compound interest is like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small but grows exponentially over time. It's the interest you earn not just on your original investment, but also on the interest you've already accumulated. Think of it this way: if you were to save $100 every month in a jar at home, in 10 years, you'd have $12,000. But let's say instead, you decide to put that money in a savings account with a modest 2% annual interest rate, compounded monthly. At the end of those same 10 years, you'd have over $14,000. That's right, an extra $2,000, without you lifting a finger. That's the magic of compound interest at work. But here's the kicker. While compound interest can work wonders for your savings and investments, it can also be your worst enemy when it comes to debts. Just as your savings grow, so does your debt. If you owe money on a credit card with an annual interest rate of 20%, your debt could double in just about 3.5 years. That's why it's so important to understand the power of compound interest. Whether it's a savings account, a retirement fund, or a credit card bill, the effect of compound interest is always at play. It's a powerful tool that, if used wisely, can help you grow your wealth. But if ignored or misused, it can lead to financial ruin. So, start early, invest wisely, and let compound interest do the heavy lifting for you. Pay close attention to interest rates and always try to keep your debts low. Always remember, compound interest is a double-edged sword. Use it wisely. Are you drowning in debt? A question that might make many of us uncomfortable, but it's a reality for a significant number of individuals. This brings us to our third common financial mistake: having too much debt. Now, debt isn't inherently a bad thing. It can be a useful tool when managed responsibly. It can help you make significant purchases, like a home or car, or fund an education that can boost your earning potential. However, when it spirals out of control, it can turn into a financial nightmare, hindering your financial growth and restricting your freedom. Excessive debt can lead to a multitude of financial problems. It can eat away at your income, leaving less for savings or investments. It can also lead to a poor credit score, making it more difficult and expensive to borrow in the future. Moreover, the stress from dealing with high levels of debt can take a toll on your mental and physical health. So, how can you manage and reduce your debt? Start by acknowledging the problem. Denial won't make the debt disappear. Next, make a comprehensive list of all your debts. Include everything from credit card balances to student loans, and note down the interest rates for each. Once you've got a clear picture, prioritize your debts. Generally, it's smart to pay off high-interest debts first. This approach, known as the avalanche method, can save you a considerable amount of money over time. Alternatively, you might opt for the snowball method, where you start by paying off your smallest debts first to build momentum. Consider seeking professional help if your debt feels overwhelming. Credit counseling agencies can provide guidance and help you devise a debt management plan. Remember to also focus on building a buffer of savings. Even a small emergency fund can prevent you from falling further into debt when unexpected expenses arise. Lastly, make a conscious effort to avoid unnecessary debt. Be mindful of your spending habits. Use credit cards responsibly and only borrow what you can afford to repay. Don't let debt rule your life. Take control and start reducing your debt today. Ever regretted a bad investment? Well, you're not alone. One of the most common financial mistakes people make is making poor investment choices. This often stems from a lack of understanding of the market and the investment tools available. Let's dive into some common investment pitfalls. First up, investing all your money in a single place. Sure, you might have heard a success story about someone who put all their eggs in one basket and hit the jackpot. But remember, for every success story, there are countless tales of financial ruin. This is where the principle of diversification comes in. By spreading your investments across different sectors and asset classes, you can buffer against market volatility and reduce your risk exposure. Another common pitfall is jumping on the bandwagon. Just because everyone is raving about a particular stock or cryptocurrency doesn't mean it's a good investment for you. Investment trends can often be misleading, leading many to buy high and sell low. To avoid this, always do your own research. Understand the fundamentals of what you're investing in, and don't be swayed by the hype. Then there's the myth of the get-rich-quick scheme. Investments that promise high returns in a short period are usually too good to be true. High rewards often come with high risks. A sound investment strategy is built on patience and long-term growth, not quick wins. Lastly, not re-evaluating your investment portfolio regularly is a mistake. The market is not static, it's constantly changing. What was a good investment yesterday might not be today. Regularly reviewing your portfolio allows you to make necessary adjustments and stay on top of your financial game. Remember, investing is not about making the perfect move every time. It's about learning, adapting, and making informed decisions. Don't let fear of making a mistake stop you from investing. Instead, learn from your mistakes and use them to grow your wealth. Investing is a financial game. Play it smart. Think retirement is too far to plan? Well, let's debunk that myth right away. Not planning for retirement is a common financial misstep that many people make. It's easy to get caught up in the now, focusing on present needs and wants, and completely overlook the future. But here's the thing. Retirement may seem like a distant reality, but it will arrive sooner than you think. One of the main reasons why starting your retirement planning early is crucial is because it gives your money more time to grow. The power of compound interest is a formidable force when it comes to saving for retirement. The earlier you start, the less you have to put away each month to achieve your retirement goals. Consider this. If you start saving for retirement at age 25, you might only need to put away a few $100s each month to retire comfortably at 65. But if you wait until you're 45 to start saving, you may need to save several times that amount each month to achieve the same result. The beauty of starting early is that it takes the pressure off. You don't have to save huge amounts right away. You can start small and increase your contributions gradually as your income grows. And the best part is, you'll hardly feel the pinch because you've made saving for retirement a part of your lifestyle. But it's not just about saving. It's also about investing wisely. A diversified portfolio can help protect your savings from inflation and increase your potential returns. It's always a good idea to seek professional advice or use reliable investment tools to help manage your retirement fund. Remember, retirement planning isn't just about money. It's about securing your future lifestyle. It's about ensuring that you have the means to enjoy your golden years, to pursue hobbies, travel, or simply relax without financial worry. So, if you've been putting off planning for retirement, it's time to get started. Don't let the fear of the unknown hold you back. Start small, start now, and watch your nest egg grow. Retirement might seem far off, but it's never too early to start planning. So, have you been making these common financial mistakes? We've journeyed through 5 common financial pitfalls that can jeopardize one's financial independence. Let's recap and refresh our memories. Firstly, we delved into the importance of having an emergency fund. This is your financial safety net. Without it, you're just one unexpected expense away from financial chaos. So, start saving. Even small amounts can make a big difference over time. Next, we explored the power of compound interest, a force so potent Albert Einstein allegedly called it the 8th wonder of the world. It's the snowball effect that can grow your wealth exponentially. Don't ignore it, embrace it. Start investing and let your money work for you. Then we discussed the danger of having too much debt. It's like a financial quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Remember, not all debts are bad, but they must be managed wisely. Prioritize paying off high-interest debts first and aim for a debt-free life. In the 4th segment, we addressed poor investment choices. A hasty decision can cost you dearly. It's important to conduct thorough research, diversify your portfolio, and invest in what you understand. Don't let greed and fear drive your investment decisions. Lastly, we highlighted the mistake of not planning for retirement. It's never too early to start. After all, you're not just saving for retirement, you're investing in your future self. The earlier you start, the more comfortable your retirement can be. In conclusion, these common financial mistakes can be avoided with knowledge, discipline, and a well-thought-out strategy. It's your money. It's your future. Take control. Don't let these mistakes derail your journey to financial independence. Start today and take the first step towards financial independence. Remember, your future self will thank you. Financial mistakes are lessons, not life sentences. Learn from them and move forward. After all, the best investment you can ever make is in yourself.